We all come from different backgrounds and places. I think that's the beauty of the body of Christ. I want to share this testimony of my life and the grace of God to bring me through, even though there were many fiery trials. My parents used to live at a small ranch called Santa Marta in Durango, Mexico. I was born with a problem in my tongue. It was tied in my mouth, so I couldn't speak well. When I was 5 years old, I told my parents, "What can I do? What am I good for? I can't speak well, and even you don't understand me when I try to talk to you." After that, I went to the backyard and I purposely threw myself down to the ground, trying to hit my head against the rock. You can still feel the scar on my head. I didn't understand why I couldn't die. When I was old enough to go to school, the teacher didn't want me there. They didn't understand my speaking. Nobody could. It crushed me. It made me more depressed. The teacher came up to me and said, "It is better that you go to work in the fields. Abandon school. Look, the school wasn't made for you." He then expelled me from school. I never learned how to read or write. Sometime later, my father told my sister and me to go to the store for some groceries. We went, and while we were there, my sister was getting the different things our father sent us for. I went outside and started to walk over the railroad. And after some time, I didn't realize where I was. Suddenly, I heard a loud noise. It was the train. It was coming up behind me, so I began to run as fast as I could. The train applied the brakes, but they couldn't stop. It was so close to me. The train conductor ran to the front of the train yelling, "Hey kid, jump off! Look, there is a place where you can jump." So I jumped, and the train passed by, barely missing me. I was convinced that I wasn't good for anything, not even good enough to die. Years later, somebody gave me a book called Conduct, Order, and Doctrine, but I didn't know how to read. I asked God, "If it is your will for me to read this book, teach me how to read." God answered that prayer. I took the COD book and tried to read it. I recognized some words, but I didn't know how to place them together. It took me a long time to finish reading it. During the process, God never left me alone. God not only kept me alive, but He also healed my tongue and taught me how to read and write. Praised be to God. God bless you for hearing my life story. It's just a little bit of all the things God has done for me. I want to serve Him with all my heart.